Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back. I'm very excited. Tonight is actually just after midnight on 4th of July, and there's some fireworks happening. So if you hear big booms, don't get scared. Happy 4th of July to all of you. Let's get started. The last couple of videos I have done for you guys have been this sandwich pour experiment with a layered cup chased through it. And it's been a lot of fun, and I've actually learned a lot from that experience, and I've kind of narrowed down what I really like and what I want and what the vision behind all of this has been. So tonight we're going to do the third and hopefully final one in this color palette, and hopefully we're going to get exactly what I've been striving for and make it happen together. So let's get going. This is a 36 by 36. The first one was a 36 by 36, then we did a 24 by 30. Now we're going back to 36 again.
Finally, get back to the big guns.
I like the big canvases. They're really fun for me. Okay, so that's good. We've taped and pinned the back, and I painted the sides and edges with some of my white. Let's just move that over for a moment and give ourselves some room. Okay, so I'll show you the colors. Same colors as the last two videos. And you can refer back for much more detailed. I'm just going to show you them real quick. This is the Blick Metallic Teal. Beautiful color. Mound on a mound sinking into itself. The pouring medium here is the Golden's Heavy Gel Gloss and Floetrol. Okay, so that's the Blick Metallic Teal. This is the Blick Metallic Purple. Very, very pretty. These are all leftovers that have been refreshed. And what I mean by that is, after the last pour, I had roughly half a cup of paint, and I poured a couple of ounces of pouring medium in there and a couple of ounces of Floetrol in there, and I stirred it all up. So it's not as concentratedly dark purple as it was initially, but it will be fine. It will dry just fine. So a little lump of something in there. So if you are refreshing your colors, one other tip, if this is the cup that the paint's been sitting in for 3 days, and you want to use that paint, don't use it in that cup. If there's some sort of skin or film on top, you can scrape that off and lift it up and get rid of it. And then don't stir the cup, just pour it into another cup. Don't scrape the cup, because it can dry up around the edges and you'll get lumps. If you just pour it into another cup, you can strain it, that's fine, but don't scrape it, because that'll have lumps in it. So anyway, just a little tip about reusing your paints and refreshing them. That's the Blick Metallic Purple. This is Amsterdam Permanent Red Violet. She's a beauty. We love her. Okay, and I think this adds so much to this pour, to that really pretty sandwich pour part that I like, that's kind of opally with all the pretty pastels. I think that's one of the #1 reasons why, because it gets it nice and warm and very pink and pretty. This is Pevio Studios Iridescent Orange Yellow. Beautiful metallic prettiness, like sherbet. Okay, and we have Liquitex Cadmium Yellow Deep. I like this one. It's very pretty. You can also add white to it to tone it down even more, or a pearl would be very pretty, or one of, yeah, so. And we have some Amsterdam Titanium White here with some Vallejo Pearl Medium. This is also in the base coat. Actually, I just poured this cup out of the tub of the base coat. So there we go. That's our Titanium White. Okay, now we're going.
I hope this experiment wraps up soon, because I don't recall ever seeing you go this long without using 24 karat gold.
It's okay. Okay, so I have more white standing by right here. Over. In case we need more, because we probably will, because we're doing sandwich pours. Okay, so we're going to start with a nice layer of white in the bottom of each of these. That's pretty good. Now, the very first video, I used the yellow first. The last one I used the pink first, but we're going to do yellow first. And we're not trying to make the paint sink, we want it to float on the surface. So we're pouring it gently. Okay, there's the yellow. Now we'll do the orange. And then some of the red violet. Wow, that's such a pretty color. Okay, and we're going to put a little bit more white on there. And sandwich those colors between the layers of the white. And I'm doing this for two reasons. A, to make a barrier between the turquoise and all that orange and pink and yellow, because I don't really want green. And also because I want this to be more pastel. So, okay, so we did those three. Now we're gonna do the turquoise and the purple.
Is that one of the explosions?
Fireworks, yeah. You hear a lot of them.
When I got the headphones on, I can't hear a direction.
Okay, so now we're gonna put some more white in here. Okay, I'm gonna cover this up. And we're going to do that again. I think we're just going to put all of these on top of each other for this layer, and then we'll do another layer of white. And then I want to do a whole boom. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit more in here. That's good. All right, so those are the 3 sandwich cups. Now, instead of using, the first time I did it, I used a 16-ounce cup to layer all the colors. I thought that was a little too much, so the second time I did it, I used a 7-ounce cup.
Teddy.
Tonight we are, hi Teddy Bear, not only going down to 3.5-ounce Dixie cups, but so this is half the size of the one that I used on the 24 by 30. And I think I'm only going to layer one. If we need another one, we can always layer it. So, we're going to do this, just layer these colors on top of each other. And of course, thinking about this gave me all sorts of other ideas about how I want to play with this and different things that you could do. The word yeet came to mind. Okay, and we're gonna just come on turquoise on top of that. Okay, that's kind of layered, isn't it? All right, let's get these out of the way. All right, so the other thing that I want to do slightly differently, I want to make sure that my puddles are all touching each other, and I kind of want to tilt that out without taking any paint off, but kind of spread it out a little bit more, or anchor it completely and finish tilting out the sandwich board and then chase the last cup through there. So that's the plan. Are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
Aye, lass, that I am.
Okay, there's one. And we're gonna do this one about over here.
Okay. Boom.
Boom. And we're gonna do one more over here. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna move this little guy over here for now, so it doesn't get anything in it if I'm tilting. Alright. Are you ready, darling?
Yes, my love.
Go. Okay. I like this line that was there. That's cool. That's pretty. Okay, that's gorgeous. Yay. Ready?
Yep. Cool.
Very pretty. Okay. All right. I like that a lot. That's very cool. All right, one more. Ready?
Yep. Nice.
Okay. Awesome. Yay. Cool. All right. Put these over there. Alrighty. This is very cool. Okay. And they're spreading together beautifully. The reason we want one puddle instead of three is because it's easier to tilt one puddle. Three puddles, you need 3 eyes, and it doesn't work out great. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna tilt this around and probably stretch this out most of the way. Okay, here we go. Let's find the way to the paint. There's one. Kaboom! There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I married Marvin the Martian.
Delays, delays.
I'm gonna take us down here. Starting to move. Just nice and slow. It's starting to move faster now, so I'm keeping an eye on it. Almost there. Slow. Get that water covered and just. Okay. Let's just go down. And now we're gonna take it back and switch it out. This is really pretty. I like a pearl pour too. It is kind of heavy. My arm's tired now from holding it up like that.
Rainbow Prime.
Okay. Actually kind of see a ladybug. I need to decide if I want to carry through with my original plan or if I want to pivot, and leave this alone because I love it. Because I do kind of love it.
I say you bring in the Rainbow Prime.
You're supposed to be a transformer.
Yep. Transforming.
Okay, so where would I want to do it? Probably, I don't know, I really like that corner. And I really like this side, and I really like this side. The only part I'm not completely crazy about is right here in the center. So, I could do something. I could do a ribbon pour with it, even though I knocked it over. It's still kind of about a third of the paint. Or I could leave it alone.
Well, there are lessons in there about, stay flexible and
Yeah, go with the flow.
pivot if you need to.
Exactly, because I do really like this. I think it's very pretty. I love the sandwich pour part. And there isn't any part that I wish wasn't on there, and that's what's stopping me. I'm afraid if I do it, I'll be like, damn it, I ruined it again. But, what do you think?
A strong argument can be made for leaving it the way it is, because it is so awesome. I also think that it'd be cool to, see what you
Chase
get
the rainbow through
when
it?
you chase a rainbow through it. Bring in the Rainbow Prime.
I think I want to leave it alone.
That's a whole different video.
Well, you know, like you said, go with the flow. I like this. I think it's really cool. I don't necessarily see how adding more color to it would improve it, to be honest with you. So,
You poured too nice a background.
yeah, kind of. I really like this though. It's like really rainbowy, but it's very soft and pastel-y and pretty and floaty and ethereal, and it's very cool. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone. Sorry. Yeah, I'll keep that cup of paint though, and we'll use it next time. But this will be cool. Let me know if you guys think that they need to have a rainbow chase through them or not, because I don't know. You know, you guys might feel like I do, that this is pretty enough and it wouldn't really add anything, or you think it would add a lot more. So let me know in the comments what you think. Thank you so much for being here and going along with my experiments. I hope, even though this isn't exactly, I didn't finish the experiment, that this is still pretty enough on its own to intrigue you and inspire you guys, I hope. And also, you know, don't give up. You have an idea in your head, keep playing with it. It's fun. So this is great. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for all your beautiful comments. I love you guys a lot. We had a lot of fun at our Summer Nights premiere the other night on Wednesday. It was awesome, and there were a lot of people there. So I hope you guys will come on Wednesday evening, and we will post more information about exactly what time, and it should be a lot of fun. We will be back with dried results. Thanks for being here. Okay, so these are our dried results of our 36 by 36 sandwich pour without the chasing rainbows part. So a couple of observations. I apologize for making you guys think I was going to do that and then not doing it at the last second, but I do think that it is important to pivot if you feel it's necessary. And with this particular pour, you know, having done the other two and not really loved that experimental part, I think the results of the experimenter for me is no, I don't like doing that. So I really like this. I love the way that it turned out. Very soft, very pretty. Focus. Let's get in here and look at some close-ups. The cells are amazing on this one. It's almost like I was trying to do a pearl pour, given the crazy number of cells. So very soft, very pretty, beautiful cells, gorgeous pastel colors. Definitely see the rainbow through there. I kind of see almost two hands with a heart in the center of it. This came out really, really pretty. So I think in terms of the experiment of chasing the cup of colors through it, my take on that is I don't really like doing that. So I didn't. And I love this piece. So I don't know. Take away from that what you will. I still think it's a good idea. I might try it again with a different color palette, but not right this minute. So anyways, thank you so much for being here. And I do encourage you guys to, you know, we talked about editing your composition in while you're tilting it and making those decisions and deciding whether to do something or not to do it. And in this case, I love this because I decided not to do that last little cup. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.